So hello, welcome back again in the video where we are learning how to build API, right? So remember what was the error that we were getting? The problem that we were facing was basically because that we were not able to delete and update our quantities. So let's just test out. So as of now we have a one product, right? So that is name is laptop. Let me just add one more product. Let me make a post and just create one more product. Let me name this, what's the name, car. Now let me get the all the I think it has been created successfully, yeah, right. So let me get product. We can see we have two products in our database, right? So now let me try to delete this laptop thing. So let me make a delete request. Let me just open this. Let me update, give the ID of this car and send it. It's say product deleted. Now let me send it again. It is saying product deleted. So now this was the error that we were getting, right? So let us understand why we are getting this error. So remember when I told you this fact that when I am creating or getting the product, I am using await, and that's why I make this function as an asynchronous function, right? Because remember in the starting video I say that JavaScript is a synchronous function. It has a singly threaded, right? So that single thread is, it can use it has only one thread, right? So if it waits for something to happen, especially in the case of input and output or some kind of request, and remember on your server there is a 10 people, one make a input request or request input output request, and your program is waiting for that request. So that means the 9 other people are also waiting. So that is the bad thing to do. So JavaScript handle these things by sending that request into an event loop, and when it gets completed it fire a callback function, right? So I took and so if I am sending this, if I am not using await, that means I have to do whatever I want to do with that particular thing, in a callback, right? So when I get the product, I should do whatever I want to do with that product in that callback function, right? So I don't want to do that. That would be that would look a bit of it will be a that won't look good. That and sometimes it may be very confusing when there is a multiple callbacks there for the same function call. That's called callback hell also, right? So to make it simple, I use await, right? So in that await case, my program flows goes here when this is getting executed. That means I have my products in my result. But what we just forgot to add await here. So that means our program flows reaches here without getting fully executed this one. That's why we were not able to delete our product, right? So let's just correct it, right? So if I correct it, what I have to do, I have to again fire my server. So being a programmer, we are very lazy to do this kind of stuffs again and again. We want someone to fire up restart our application whenever there is some changes in JavaScript. So that for that we can use node1, right? Node1 do this thing, right? So if I need to make await here also, right? So if I just now save, it just restarted my application again, right? So now let's try to delete my ID, right? So let me try to delete. It says product deleted. Send me again. It says product don't exist, doesn't exist. That means it has successfully deleted, right? So let's just test it. Remember what we were deleting? We were deleting laptop, right? So it should not be there. So remember, see, so that means we have successfully deleted our car, right? So what the other error was coming, why? So first of all, we again forgot to put await there, right? So I have added await here and here, both the thing, and this thing will give me this thing. So this find will give me an array, so I need to fetch the quantity by this, right? By this. So that was the thing that we were missing out, right? So let's just update the quantity of this my car. by 10, right? By 10. So first of all I need to go to, this is my API first, quantity, and I need to pass number here, because remember we were accessing number from query. Let me update by 10. Remember, see, this is our query, right? This is our query. Let me send it, and it has been updated, but it has sent me the previous product, right? Not the updated one, because put don't do that. So let's just again get and see whether we have successfully updated our quantity or not. So remember, see, we have successfully updated our quantity. That means our all APIs are working. So I hope you really enjoyed this whole video series, and you will learn how to create. You now can create application APIs to create a product, to delete a product, to update, and to get a product. That means we have successfully done CRUD. We have done CRUD, create, read, update, and delete. So I hope you enjoyed the whole video series and you really learned a lot. If you found any difficulties, just ping me there. I will be happy to help. So till then, keep coding, and thank you so much.